Hello, viewers at home. I want to welcome you specially to this program, 30 Minutes with Pastor Sam. As I've been saying before, we are dealing with the topic, your dream and your future. And I want to specially welcome you to this new month. This is another month, the 8th month of this 2020. I want to specially welcome you. In the subsequent episode, we have dealt with a lot of topics, about 6 of them. Your dream, connected to your future, your dream and your future, how to get your dream, and the 3 P's of your dream, that is the people, the platform, and the product you have to have, so that your platform connects you to your people. But today, I want to deal specially on that aspect of people. And one aspect of the people is that your mentor. That's why I titled today's episode, Your Dream and Your Mentor. The question is, who is your mentor? Who is your mentor? You know, there are some people today that have a lot of skill, they have a lot of gift, they have a lot of talent, and they think that that is the end of it all. No, it is not enough to have gift. It is not enough to have dream. It's not enough to have all these things. You must make sure that you have a mentor. There must be a process of mentorship in your life. If you are not mentor, somebody said that you will be tormented. You either being mentor or you are being tormented. You know, by devil, it's not by devil. I'm not talking about devil. I'm talking about the issue of life. I'm talking about what can dare you, even in your face, that will make you to go into extinction when you are not mentored. Because there are people that you can leverage on their wealth of experience and their skill, their connections, and their knowledge, because they are more fast in knowledge or knowledgeable than you do. Those are mentors. Mentors are fathers. Mentors are teachers. Mentors are parents. Mentors are people that put you through into the route that you're supposed to take in life, so that you can afford unnecessary spending, unnecessary headaches, and unnecessary resources wastage. Your dream and your mentor. Once again, I want to ask you the question, who is your mentor? Who is mentoring you? Have you gone through the process of mentorship? Do you know what mentorship is all about? Can you point to your mentor that this is somebody that mentored me? You know, when you have a dream, good. When you have a gift, you have a talent, better. But when you have a mentor, you become best or the best in your field. What am I driving at this morning? What am I saying this morning? How do I mean this morning? Is that your dream needs to be mentored if it's going to have a momentum in life. When you don't have mentor, you don't gain momentum in life. Your speed will be reduced if that you do not stop on the way. If that the engine of your car is not knocked down by the torrent of life. What am I saying is that you need to be mentored. You need mentorship. And let me try, by the way of introduction or definition, to define what mentorship is all about. Let me look at it. Mentorship is an act of entry into the ship of somebody who is ready to mentor you. You enter into the car. You enter into the what? Into his ship. And you subject yourself to training. You subject yourself to guidance. You subject yourself to advice. You subject yourself to counseling. What am I saying? That is act of entering into the ship of somebody that is ready to mentor you. That is a kind of relationship between two people where the individual with more experience, one, with more knowledge, two, with more skills, two, three, and connections, is able to pass across what he has learned or they have learned to a more junior or inexperienced person within a field. It might be a field of education. Your field might be it might be in the field of business. It might be in the field of religion. It might be in the field of marriage. It might be in the field of career and many other fields of life. That is, you enter into a relationship. So that means mentorship is a relationship you enter into. Once you have a dream, you have idea, you have what to do, an idea of what to do in life, you need somebody to put you through. And you have to enter into relationship, mutual relationship with that person, so that he can pass a kind of fast experience, a wealth of experience he has garnered throughout his life or his lifetime in one field or the other to you, so that you'll be able to use them to your own advantage. Mentorship is sweet when you know the right relationship to enter into as far as mentorship is concerned. Let me go further to say that mentorship is a guidance, is assistance or help provided by a mentor, especially an experienced person in a company or educational institution. It can even transcend more than company. It goes beyond company. It might be in a community. It might be in a situation. So when you see somebody with a lot of experience in his business, in his ministry, in his career, in his marriage, you better go and key into his life so that you will be able to gain a lot of things that make him to be a success there. Nobody becomes success without being mentored. Mentorship is an assistance you need, guidance that is needed for you. Well, you see, I've seen many things in life that many people are stopped. They get stopped to a situation, they get hooked up to a situation, they get knocked down on the way because they lack mentor. They lack mentor. They have good idea, better dream, fantastic one, but they don't have mentor. That's why I won't fall into that kind of situation before. I have a lot of idea about writing book. I have a lot of idea about even I don't want to work under government, but I did not find somebody. Maybe I do not find a good relationship to enter into, or what I've been passing through are the people that are not mentoring me enough to get that which I've dreamed about into reality. So mentorship is the guardian you need, is the experience you need. But do you know that God will not come down from heaven to mentor you? He's going to send somebody to you. You're going to locate the person, form a relationship with that person, so that you'll be able to go along your way to fulfill your dream. If you are not mentored, it's very, very dangerous. No matter how beautiful your idea may be, no matter how well educated you may be, if you are not mentored in the right way, your academic acumen may end up to become a frustration in your life. God forbid. Furthermore, mentorship can be regarded as a period of time. You put yourself into subjection to learning the experience of some people that are gone before you in achieving success you are aspiring to achieve. There are kind of things we want to achieve in life that some people have acquired or achieved rather, but we need to go to them instead of people. In Nigeria, I find a lot of people envy others. I find a lot of people want to block others way when they are going. I find a lot of people that want to act down others because they think they are the one blocking them to succeeding, not knowing that they're supposed to go and cling to their life, form a relationship, to learning something they don't know about them that make them to be a success. Nobody is your problem. In fact, probably you might be the problem of yourself, because you are the one that is not having the right mentality to knowing how to go about your dream fulfillment. Because dream is a process. You have to get a process of fulfilling it. One of the process of fulfilling dream is to be mentored. So be mentored. You know, God is so wonderful to the extent that He will not give you everything you want in a day. He will be giving you gradually, bit by bit, and He will have stationed some people. We call them strategic helper, in form of mentor, in certain areas of your life that you need to key into the experience that will make you to be a better person, or that will make your dream to come or to become a reality on time. You know, somebody once said, and I quote, that if you stand on the soldier of your father, you see farther than your father. I repeat, if you stand on the soldier of your father, you see farther than your father. But if you don't stand on the soldier, you are walking side by side, you may not see more than your level of sight. And it's not what you see that the end of what is it. There are many things you have not seen or you don't see that some people have seen, that you need to know and get to enter into their ship in form of relationship, so that you better your lot in life to getting your dream fulfilled. This is a reality. It's a word for a wise, and a wise will take it to their hearts. So mentorship is very necessary. Maybe in the area of your work as a civil servant, in the area of your business as a businessman or intended businessman or woman, in the area of your choosing career, you may be doing sport. That's why in sporting activities or in sporting arena, they call some people coach or coaches. Nobody become a great athlete without being coached. Nobody. They so much love that word, and I so much like it, to the extent that coaching has become a live course in different schools globally. Some people go for life coaching. That's why you see some people at the end of the day, when they graduated from that kind of course, they call themselves a life coach. That is, they can be in charge of marriage, they can be in charge of business, they can be in charge of career choice. I was discussing with one of my pastor friend one time, and he told me that he's a counselor in a school, and he was telling us that he used to tell his children that when they are about to choose their career, that is what they will do in the future as a work or as a job, they must consider one factor, which is the most important factor in life: job satisfaction. Job satisfaction. Do you know that many workers die on Monday? Majority of workers die on Monday. Why? Because they don't like the job they do. They are just doing it to put soul and mind together. They always think that when Monday comes, that day comes, you say, yes, oh, I still want to go to this job. I will still be, I'm tired of the job. They are not happy about the work. When you are not happy about the job you are doing, there's no way you will find job. I'm not talking about money. There are some people that are collecting a huge lot of money, but they are not satisfied with the job they do. They will soon die. They better go and find a mentor that will help them, or a coach or counselor that will help them to counsel them on that area, so that they will live long. Many workers die on Monday. They say, we are still going to resume that work today. It's as if we should not resume again. It's as if we should not go. That's why you see some people want to be collecting money without doing any job. They don't love the job they do. Why? Because they lack. If you look at their life very well, in one way or the other, at one point of their life or the other, they lack mentorship. Nobody mentored them about the work, about the choice of their career. So now let us consider who a mentor is. A mentor. A mentor. A mentor is an experienced person, more knowledgeable person, connected person, and with skill that you need to learn from. One that is ready to supply you, to give you the guidance, the help you need in form of experience of life, so that you save yourself the unnecessary resources, unnecessary time wastage in life, so that you get to where you are going on time. Those that are mentored get to where they are going to on time. There are some people that want to do it themselves. They say, I want to have the experience from the scratch, but it will take a longer time. Because experience is not the only teacher. Applied experience that you have got result from are the best teacher. When you say experience is the best teacher, it's better it's not your own experience. Better it's not your own experience. Because when you have experience, like take for example, now, you get experience of motor accident one time or the other, and one of your leg is amputated. And before you embark on that journey, somebody has once said, your heart is telling you that you should not embark on it. When you get that kind of experience, you want to counsel others, you will be doing that with bitterness. And you say, yeah, experience is the best teacher. So, mentor is somebody that is with a lot of experience, vast experience in any field. Might be marriage, that's why we have marriage counselor. Ministry, we have ministerial counselor. We have job choice counselor. We have education counselor. Even I wonder this time around that some of our youth do not always want to be mentored. That's why they choose career. They will say it is hot cake in the market. Is it meant for you? You have charisma, you have skill to do that kind of job because your friend just enter into it, because you love your friend and you go together into that course, does not mean you will prosper there. You need a mentor. That's why counselors are placed or are employed in your school. If you don't have counselor, find somebody in that area. You can find them in the church, you can find them. At times you hire them for money. So mentor is an experienced and trusted person. Because there are some people today that we have negative mentor also. If you look at the news all around, that you find some people, they put their children in care of some people, and they begin to what to train those children in bad form, in bad ways. Those are bad mentors. Never you don't put your children into the hands of somebody that is not trusted. So mentor is a trusted somebody that you are looking at, or you have assessed that this person, because of his kind of success he achieved, and he has a good character that I can learn from, can go and subscribe to that kind of person's sheep, in quote. So the purpose of mentorship is to gain experience, working experience, or skill, or connection as time of those people that have gone ahead of you. You gain their working experience, because it's not experience, it's not all the experience that are working. Even if they are working, it's not all the experience that work or that can work for you, because in different places where you're going to find yourself, because one person that want to give you experience will be working at Lagos, and the kind of environment there is different from where you want to work. Maybe you are in Ibadan or in your state. It may be similar, but the way you're going to see yourself, or what you'll be experiencing will be different, but you can gain a little from that kind of experience of that person. What I'm saying is that the purpose of mentoring is that you become a better person than others in your field of choice. Number two is to make yourself know better than others. Those are people that have started together, but by the time you see some people, in next 5 years, they get better and better, and some they started together, they will still remain on the spot. Why? Because they lack experience or mentorship. Then mentorship makes you to avoid unnecessary, avoidable mistakes. Those that are mentoring you will have told you, I made mistake here. I made mistake here. So for you to avoid that kind of mistake, you're going to learn from their mistake. And that's why it is very dangerous to be alone, that you are not mentored, because you're going to fall into mistake. And the bad news is that you may not recover from it. Another purpose of mentorship is that you save yourself resources and time. Some people would not have wasted time or life today if they are mentor, or if they find a good mentor, but because they lack that, they waste a lot of resources, most especially in business. Even in ministry, there are some people that when God calls them, they go and find big church, they go and rent big church, they go and borrow money, they went and do a lot of things, and at the end of the day, they find themselves stuff up on the way. If they have got a mentor, they would have go sit down and know how to do the things and achieve success for those people, from those people that have gone ahead of them. Another purpose of mentorship is to save lives and property. Property are saved, life are saved when you are mentor. Like a doctor, when you are not mentor, or you are not trained with a good by a good personnel as a doctor, you're going to kill a lot of people. You're going to destroy a lot of property. Have killed a lot, that have wasted a lot of time, a lot of life rather, or wasted a lot of property based on lack of mentorship. It's very dangerous not to be mentored. Good ideas without mentors. Good dream without mentors. We suffer a shipwreck. So let's see another way, another reason why you have to be mentored is to save yourself unnecessary headache. Some people, they rack brain today, they crack brain today. It's because you have not find, or you are not entering into right relationship. When you find right person to train you, headache will not come. You will ache the head that want to ache your head. So you need to be mentored. Mentorship is very, very important in life. You want to get to the place where you are going, as far as your dream is concerned, on time, you must be mentored. Let me, before I put an hold to this episode, tell you the role, the 3C in the role of mentoring or mentorship. The mentors, number one, the 3Cs, as in ABC, letter C. We have three C's as a role of mentorship or mentor. Number one is a mentor must be a consultant. At times, you need to pay for being mentored. Some people do not want to pay for being mentored. That's why they are not mentored by right people. They just want everything free of charge. When you are looking for free thing, you pay more than somebody that want to pay for it. So, as organization hires a kind of competent consultant based on recommendation of their problem to that person, and he help them to solve it. Likewise, you need a consultant in your life, somebody you consult. Apart from God is our great consultant. Then you need, God will not come down from heaven. You need somebody to mentor you as a form of consultant. At times, if you can't engage that person physically, you will buy books of those whom you want to make your mentor. Somebody once said, and I quote, that when you are reading the book of a man, you are reading his spirit. Not only that, you are reading his wealth of experience. You are reading his scale. You are reading his connection. You may not be able to get into physical relationship with your mentor, But when you admire somebody, I'm not talking about those that are admiring people that will kill them in the later future. People, youth nowadays, they admire some musician, they admire some people, they admire some people that dress half naked, they admire some people that sing bad song, they admire some group that are not doing well, that they are immoral, and at the end of the day, they end up being a victim of circumstances. I'm not talking about those people that you read their book, you listen to their music, you want to be mentored. I'm talking about positive mentorship, where you get into a relationship with somebody that have a moral values for life, that place a value on lives, that want to make other people that come into their life or in contact with their life better than they met them. Those are the kind of people you must choose as a mentor. What am I saying is that you need them to consult them, because a mentor is the basic role of a mentor is to be a consultant. He tells you and recommend the right way for you to follow. Number two, a mentor must also be a counselor. A counselor does not provide you answer. He only guides you towards knowing the right answer to choose. I have once said in one of my episodes that as a mathematician or as a mathematics teacher, you don't give answer to pupils or students. You only give them formula. So a counselor gives formula so that they can approach or apply it and use it so that they can get answer. Anybody that give you answer is not training you at all. It's not mentoring you at all. Like somebody said, and I quote, that it's better you go to somebody that teach you how to fish than somebody that only give you money every time and only that always give you fish. In fact, I always run away from somebody. When I go to your house today, you give me money. You go to your house tomorrow, you give me money, and I'm expecting that you should teach me something. You don't teach me, I'll leave your house, because I know when I'm going frequently like that. One thing you will say, that useless man is coming. Before I become a useless man, I will have exonerated myself from that kind of relationship. I don't want people giving me money without teaching me how to get money, because you will soon become their slave, a lender, a slave to the borrower. Be a borrower is a slave, or will ever be a slave to the lender. What am I saying is that we need to know that a counselor is also a mentor. That is second role, second C. The third C is that a counselor, a mentor also must be a cheerleader. Must be somebody that praise the achievements of his mentee. When they see him moving on the wings of success, or achieve a success, or achieve something worthwhile, no matter how small or big it, you must be able to celebrate that person so that you'll be able to do better. But some today are so much never they are not free to hearing or to seeing their mentee getting ahead of them. I always pray and I always appreciate when I see somebody I have trained that is now achieving more than I'm achieving. Because the first question that people will ask from that person is that, who taught you? Who is your mentor? Who is your leader? And the praise will go to me, because they will want to know me. So a mentor is always, or must always, be a cheerleader. You praise your mentee achievement, success. Don't be intimidated by the success of your mentee. Don't keep secret. If you keep secret of success for your mentee and you got to know it from somewhere, you become a bad leader, a bad mentor. Some people keep secret today. There is no secret anywhere. There's no secret. When you keep a secret for a child, when you keep a secret for a student, when you keep a secret for a person you're supposed to mentor, you still remain on a spot. Why? Because when you get them the secret and they apply, they get the result, you have a rest. You have rest. You rest. Because you begin to send them from various places where they can do work for you, and you give them a stipend, and you get a lot of money, and you have a rest. You cannot appear in at different places at the same time. That is why you must mentor somebody also. So I'm speaking to the mentee and to the mentor also. Don't let us keep secret, whether in religious circle, whether in business circle, whether some people say, what the elderly person used to eat is under the leaf. What is elderly person using to? What is he using to eat? Where some people today that are not even elderly are elderly by experience. Because when I'm talking about mentor, I'm not talking about people of age, because there are some people of age that cannot even mentor you. The reason why some people are not mentor, or they chose not to be mentor, or they ignore mentorship, is because they think that little child, that little guy is the one that will teach me something. And there are many guys today, little than your age, lower than your age, that know more than you do. You know, in every aspect. There are little. I've learned from some little boys. I've learned from some people that I even carry back for them. I call them sir because I want to get something. AY one time, and Law, when I was under his seminar one time, he said he went to AY house. He went there because he wanted to learn the art of studying comedy. Then he had to go there, cook for him, and he used to wash his car. And some of his way will say, this is a white boy, this is a white boy. Until he got what, and he said through that period, it was when he was with AY. I'm talking about comedian, one of the comedian, outstanding comedian in Nigeria. AY is one of the outstanding, and Sheyi Law also is one of the outstanding comedian in Nigeria. Then the Sheyi Law, I think it will be older than AY, if I'm not mistaken. Then by the time he got there, he said he was washing his car only because he wanted something from his life. Then at the end of the day, he said in that period, some of their mates will just come and eat. They will not know that he was the one cooking the food for them. And at the time they know, at some time they know, they knew. They began to say, AY boy, AY Eran boy, AY Mugun. But do you know what happened? He said he was able to put him through. AY put Sheyi Law through to know how to register his company there and many other stuff. Now, if you hear about Sheyi Law, he's one of the outstanding standing comedian in Nigeria, and he was telling us his secret: mentorship, subjection, humility. There are some guys, there are some little people that can mentor you to know to have success in business. Don't just think it is certificate. Some people put their certificate on their head and they lack, and some people are not even up to that one. They have not gathered any certificate, but they know much about business more than they do. They know much about marriage more than they do. They know much about many things more than they do. Better you go and subject yourself to a mentor, so that you'll be able. What you want is that some people even complain about the way the mentor dress is like this. If most especially in ministry, is like this. He's dressing up. He's talking. What concerns you about that? Get what you want to get and leave. The reason why some people remain on a spot is that they look at those people that want to mentor them, that have a lot of experience. They look at what they are doing. They look at the way they dress. They look at things around them. I find somebody that said he went to a place, he wanted to go and learn some spiritual thing. By the time he got to that place, mentor, he said the mentor was trying to dress and he was using a weapon. He was using this one. He was painting the feet. He was painting the finger. Is that what you went there for? Spiritual thing, get it and get out. If you don't do that, you will remain on a spot. So what I've been saying since morning, or since this beginning of this episode, is that you need mentor to get your dream fulfilled. You, your dream, and your mentor. Then the question now is, who is your mentor? Have you been trained now, or have you known that you need a mentor in your life? Looking for a mentor or right relationship that will train you up in area where you have dreamed. If you don't try that, you still remain on the spot. So don't think that you are a boss, you are a this and that, and begin to think that some little child or children, boys and girls, women and men that are under you, they don't know more than you do. There are some that are gone ahead. You have not achieved what they have achieved. It's only you don't. Mentorship is not about position. It's not about a position. Sorry, it's not about I'm a boss somewhere. I'm a boss. I'm your girl. There's some subordinate employee that know more than the employer. I've once heard about somebody in civil service that said it was his junior staff that taught him how to do something, and through that he was able to raise them up. So, on a final note, I want to tell you that you need a mentor for your dream to be fulfilled. For you not to be tormented as far as your dream is concerned, you need a mentor. Find a mentor in the area where you are looking for. In the area of marriage, go for mentor. In the area of ministry, go for mentorship. In the area of education, career choice, course choice in university, you want to go and study, you need a mentor. Even in the area of your house, you want to build a house. In location you want to build, ask questions about it. Or you want to buy a land. The area you want to move to, does it fit or suit your purpose? You need a mentor. There is factually not every aspect of life that you don't need a mentorship. So mentorship is very good. It is a guidance you need, assistance you need to get your dream fulfilled. By the time it is last Saturday, I will tell you more powerful, captivating topic about your dream and your future. That is the broad topic we are dealing with, and this is the number, the eighth, if not eighth episode. So I remain your host, Olushola Samuel. My number on WhatsApp is 080, that is 080-3465-0934. My Facebook is Olushola Samuel also. And I am on Instagram also, Olushola Adedokun. I am on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel, DivineConnect TV. You can watch also live there. So I want to tell you that you need a mentor so that you are not tormented. Next episode, I will see you there. God bless you.